What's going on, YouTube world? Today, we're gonna have a little fun. We're gonna talk about the ways to keep your man interested, straight to the point. Because I know, when you get into long relationships, when you feel like you know every in and out of your man, there's still things you don't know in a way, like how to keep his interest. And you're not doing that because you feel like your relationship is ruining or is going downhill, or it's just good to know, to bring some excitement to your relationship, some fire and fun. Love is fun. Who wants to be in a dry relationship? Boring. All right, so let's talk about some things, some secrets that will pique your guy's interest. Before I start, make sure you subscribe, follow, like, comment, do all those amazing things for me. All right, so let's get started. One major way, secret on how to pique your man's interest, how to keep it churning and burning, is to feed the things that makes him happy. None of this stuff I'm about to say today is rocket science, as you're gonna find out, but it's interesting. You know your guy, right? You know the things he likes. You know the things that keeps his interest going outside of you. So we gotta play on that. We gotta use that, capitalize on that. You have more advantage than anyone in the world because that is your guy. And you've been with him for X amount of years. You know him. What are the things that makes him happy? Let's think about it. Once you figure out and identify the things that makes him happy, feed it, pour into it, invest in it, take it like it's a physical bowl. This bowl represents, you know what, I'm gonna get an actual, so this is a flower pot. It's not a bowl, but close to it. This flower pot represents your guy's interest. Take it, hold it, you've identified it, you see the color, you see the size. Now I want you to feed it, pour into it. It's empty right now. I need you to pour into it, put stuff into it. Let the things that make him happy grow out of this. What is the point of putting a seed in here if you're not gonna put the dirt in here, the water too, the fertilizer? What is the point? All things work together, all right? So I need you to identify the things that makes him happy and pound it, feed into it. So how are you going to do that? Sealz, how am I going to feed an interest or something that makes him happy? This is how. Getting creative with your skills, your expertise, the things you're good at. Use these things to feed the things that makes him happy. This is a good one. This is interesting because you get to showcase your skills, the things you're good and well with, to express your love to him. So you don't have to go out and hire somebody or use money to satisfy him. Nah, this is all in-house, baby. This is all you. Whatever you're good at, be creative and find a way to morph it and feed the things that make him happy. Now, I can't give you specific things because I don't know your guy, and honestly, it's none of my business. I want you to work on this. I'm like that hard teacher in college. I'm not gonna give you the answers. I need you to answer them for me, buddy. All right, I'll give you some examples. If you're an author, write a poem, write a short story, make a real book, which is not that hard to do, as I found out recently, and feed the thing that makes him happy. If you're a baker or someone who bakes things, create a customized, one-of-a-kind bakery, something that represents something that he likes. If you're a website builder, make a website for him about something he likes, about him. Hopefully I get the wheels turning on this, right? Get creative with your passion and your calling and the things you're good with and showcase it to your man. That is love right there, direct connection. The next way to keep your man's interest and pique your man's interest is to simply switch up your daily routine. As I said earlier in the video, a lot of y'all been in relationships for so long with this guy. Some of y'all are married. Whatever your situation is, this can apply. Switch up your daily routine. We can get trapped in the daily grind of life, in the daily routine of life. You wake up, drink your coffee, good morning, love you, go to work, come home, good night. Oh, over and over, go out on Saturday, Sunday, blase. Think about that. A lot of y'all are doing that weekly, which is monthly, which is yearly. Think about how many times that routine has happened over the course of y'all relationship. I think it's time to switch it up a little bit. Throw some spontaneous excitement in there. Flip the table, get crazy, go wild. Just don't get locked up. Because I don't want y'all running to me talking about Sealz told me to go wild, now I'm locked up. I didn't mean in that way. Come on. But you gotta switch it up. Make it exciting. You gotta change something. And it ain't gotta be forever. Just make a certain shift in your routine. Make him go, oh, what's this? Those eyes, those deer eyes, that increased heart rate, that surprised face says it all. He wasn't ready for that. He wasn't expecting that. Do something that is cool, that is out of love, but different. Try it out. See how it goes. Because that daily routine is easy to get stuck in and stay in and just keep doing forever and ever and ever. Have fun with your love. This next one, I want you to really hone in on this one. This is a good one. Pay attention to his subtle comments of desire. What do I mean by that? Have you ever heard your man say something like, man, I would love to go to that game one day, or man, I would love to go to the Super Bowl one day, or wow, that drill set right there is nice, but it's out of my budget right now. Honey, my best friend just bought a fishing pole the other day. I tried it out on the lake. That thing is beautiful. I'm so happy for him. Pay attention to things of desire. And he may not be saying this to you to get this thing eventually. He's literally telling you something that he's excited about, but cannot attain in a moment. Take note of those things and throw it back in his face when you actually get him that thing for his birthday, for Father's Day, for promotion, whatever the occasion is. Get that thing for him and he's gonna be like, hold on, what? And what you can do is say, hi, you remember that one time you said blase, blase? Well, I remembered that. See, this is an amazing and beautiful thing because it shows that you pay attention. And paying attention is an act of love. Paying attention is a big part of communication. Communication is a two-way street, talking and listening. Paying attention and remembering things like this, little things like this, shows that you absolutely care. You can't beat that. So definitely try that out and report back to me when it happens, all right? I wanna hear about that. And the last thing I wanna suggest to you to keep your man's interest, pique your man's interest, make things exciting, is simply put, ask if there's something he would like to do, a place he would like to go, a food he would like to try. Just ask. What did I tell you? None of these things are rocket science, but they're good. So when you ask him, you don't have to do all the detective work. You don't have to bust brain vessels trying to figure out because he's actually telling you. So what I don't want you to do is do exactly what he told you. And just that, right? I want you to get creative, like how I talked about in the other point, and spice it up a little bit. For instance, for all you rich folk out there, because I know I got some rich followers out there, if your man says, you know what, I would love to go on a dinner date. I love Italian food. Take him to Italy. A lot of y'all like, whoa. But that's for the, the monetarily blessed people out there. Good for y'all. Blessings to y'all. Or if there's something he would like to do, say he's a hiker and he likes hiking in the woods, try to find the best and do your research. Try to find the best hiking trail in your area or your state. And if you're willing to go out of state, do that. Do your research. Try to find the very best one, something he would never expect, and take him out to that trail one day or that mountain one day. It's gonna blow his mind because he did not expect that. Keeping interest is all about breaking expectations and surprising, or the element of surprise. But just know, when you lead with love, everything that follows that will turn out quite all right. I hope this helps. Thank you for coming back to my video, and I will see y'all on my next video. Peace and blessings. Goodbye.